Day 24. I woke up perfectly fine at quarter to 6, so I should be getting up at 6, and then spend an hour having breakfast, doing my morning meditations. I've just realised I've left my earphones as well. Yeah, I could have woke up, I could have got out of bed perfectly fine at 6 o'clock this morning. I went to my bed early and I just didn't. What can I say? So yeah, I'm not back in Scotland yet, so you know, we do have clouds here in Mallorca from time to time as well. Not as cold at all as it was yesterday though. Bloody hell, it was freezing yesterday. Lovely morning actually. Surprised I'm not taking my jumper off already. Yeah, it's actually a very enjoyable run tonight, today. Even though it's a little bit cold. Okay, it's no problem. Just very nice, you know, to finally get out, and maybe it's because I had a better sleep. Maybe that's why. But yeah. This is day 24. There's 4 days left of filming. Today, tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. And Tuesday is going to be something of a spectacle. I hope. If I pull it off, that is. I like their wine here in Mallorca. Sunshine and wine. I've came along the flat roads again, but I've gone a different direction I haven't been before. And just seen different people's fields, and you really don't know what to expect when you come across a different field, a different house. They all look, they're all as different as each person, you know, they're very unique. The house, what the use of the land is. I came across a place there you would have seen earlier in the video, with lots of like peacocks and ponies and sheep all in a one dirty old field. That guy's field was up. His whole house just looked like a dump, and the outside of his house literally was a dump, and there was just shit everywhere, you know. And I can imagine the neighbours won't like to see that every day. They pass their beautiful land. I've got to take this jumper off now, man. It's actually too hot. Well, what I can say is I did set out myself a goal in the beginning, even if I changed it a little bit somewhere along the way, halfway in, and didn't really achieve that. I did set up an initial 30-day challenge to get out every day on my bike in the morning. And even though I may have not have done it in the morning because of dental circumstances or whatever, you know, I didn't get up in the morning. That was 2 separate occasions. Other than that, every other day I've done it. And so far then, as far as the initial goal is concerned, I'm still on track. And the great thing about it now is that it's become a habit now to get up and go out on the bike. And if I don't do it in the morning now, get out on my bike, I just don't even know how I would be comfortable with the rest of my day. People take health for granted and they wait till the last minute until it's too late, and they realise, shit, I need to get something done. I need to start being more disciplined with the decisions that I make in regards to my health, because when the day comes that you're incapacitated as a result of your health, you don't want to wait that long for it to hit you, because it may already be too late by that point. And in the meantime, you've been deteriorating your health all that time that could have been built up spending, improving yourself, your life, your health. From a good health comes a good life. think your physical state of health will be the base structure of every other aspect in your life. Health comes first. You can say freedom comes first, love comes first, money, whatever it may be. Without your health, none of these things are going to be worth it, really, are they? So, I can say this much then, I know that now I'll be out on my bike every day, Monday to Friday, weekends for family. And for all the other aspects that could improve in health, I'll take that a bit more step by step. For now, I'm quite content with what I'm doing. I know I can do better. At least that I know. So I'm not deluding myself. A lot of people always say to me, especially in the sales environment, don't beat yourself up so much, John. You know, you don't have to condemn yourself so much for trying and so on and so forth. I'm not a big fan of those comments, especially in the sales world, going the wrong way. In the sales world, I know what I'm capable of. I've been one of the best salespeople in the industry that I've been working in, and my competition. I've trained thousands, interviewed thousands, I've trained hundreds. I've had a good solid team, and they've been inspired and motivated by me because they can see what I can do. So when I don't do what I know I can do and people say don't beat yourself up, I beat myself up on purpose because I know that what I'm doing is not the best of my abilities. It's not the best that I've been to before, so I deserve to beat myself up. At the end of the day, beating yourself up is a good thing. Because you're striving to be better. Especially when you've been there before and you know what you can achieve. If you've never been there before, you don't know what you can achieve, then you might think it's justified not to beat yourself up a bit. But it is. Now, if you can imagine when your day is nearing its time, living your life like you would normally, and coming to that day where you come to the realization that maybe you've only got a few days, a few weeks left. Aren't you going to fucking kick yourself? At that time, when you realise you could probably have expanded your life by another 10 or 20 years had you have done things properly. And that is 10, 20 years more time with your children, grandchildren, or even your great-grandchildren. And I'll even give a personal example of that. My father just passed away last year, and he'd had his issues with health all his life and always went back to his old ways. And when that day come, the realization come that he's not going to be here for much longer, I could tell in his actions, what was left in them, that the realization had finally come. The realization that his family's by his side and he's got grandchildren to see, one of which he hasn't even seen before in person. And now the realization comes. But that was too late. That's just a fact of life. And it happens all the time. It happens probably to most people. Because life is taken for granted. You want to have fun, you want to enjoy your life and so on and so forth, and so you tend to blur your vision of what that is, making the most of your life. You compare almost time at the pub with your mates having a good time and time with family, and you know that generally time at the pub is more chill out time, you enjoy that time, you like it, you know, and when you get back home to the family, it's like okay, back into the schedule, back into the routine. But in reality, it's that time with the family that is more important than what it is with the time at home, at the pub, or doing whatever it is that you do. Life has its cores, and I believe family is at it. So if you won't do this for your own health, don't be so selfish and think about yourself. Think about who you would leave behind earlier than is necessary. And you know, because your grandchildren are going to want to spend more time with you. Your children are going to want to spend more time with you. They're going to want to meet you at least and be able to have adult conversations with you. If you have an adult conversation with your children, you better be fucking healthy. And isn't it worth it? Not only to be able to do that, to see your grandchildren and speak to them in an adult manner, but everything in between, the journey to get you there. The commitment that you make to your health and to your life, the energy that you'll gain from it, the good feeling that you'll have from it, from being fit and healthy, the clear minded that will come from it, and the clear decisions, and from the clear decisions comes better choices and therefore a better life. I mean, what more could you ask for out of life? So when shall you begin? Well, they say that the best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago, because then you get the fruit from it. What is the second best time to plant a tree? Now. No time like the fucking present. Day 24 complete. See you tomorrow, guys. Friday.